So this is part 2 of how many Goosebumps books can I read in a week. We're doing really good so far. I don't want to say I'm behind, but technically I should only have 1 book left for tomorrow. But if I have a few or 1 or 2, I mean, it's just more reading and more Goosebumps fun. So, today is Thursday. We're starting out part 2 of this vlog, and I'll let y'all know how it goes. Okay, bye. Good morning, my friends. So I finished Night in Werewolf Woods. I read most of it last night. Finished some of the stories up this morning. I give it a 5 out of 5. Love it. I love this cover. It is so amazing, and I love the wolves inside of it. The stories in this were weird and different, but very good. The first one, it's obvious, classic Stine, where it ends up being a dream and everything. It's just, these were wild and crazy. I really enjoyed them. So we're gonna be picking the next book to pick inside of the Goosebumps. So let's generate a book. Alright, so we left off on 5 yesterday, so generate book 4. Okay, as you can see, book 4 is gonna be The Wizard of Ooze. Let me put this down. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, The Wizard of Ooze. This is a Horrorland number 17. This is our next Goosebumps book. Okay, bye. Hi friends, so today is Thursday, March 16th. I just finished The Wizard of Ooze, Goosebumps Horrorland number 17. This is about a boy named Marco, and he is a huge comic book fan. Him and his best friend, what's her name? She ends up going to the comic book convention with him. They go to this comic book convention. They find the ooze. They were at Horrorland, and he finds this book about a comic book about a superhero named Ooze. And in the back of the book, it tells you if you do a bunch of these experiments, you can figure out what your superpower is. They're like driving home and everything. She's reading over his shoulder, and he's just reading it. He doesn't think that she's like really into the book or anything, so he tells her to like do whatever, and she's like, well, I packed my iPod. He's like, well, whatever, just do whatever. And like a bookmark falls out, and later on you figure out if you read the words on the bookmark, your powers last longer than 10 minutes. And Marco doesn't realize that. He just keeps doing experiment after experiment because he thinks that his superpower isn't any of the powers that he tried. But his brother reads it, and his brother becomes a villain. It's a very good book. I thoroughly enjoyed this one. I'm going to give it a 5 out of 5 for sure. I'm a huge comic book nerd, so this is like right up my alley. I love that it's about comic books, and like, I'm a comic book nerd, so of course I'm going to love something like this. I don't want to say too much because I don't want to ruin the book for y'all if you haven't read it yet. So if you like comic books and you like people figuring out if they're going to be a hero or a villain, definitely pick up The Wizard of Ooze, Goosebumps book. And I'm going to pick my next book, and let's go see what that one is going to be. Right, y'all, let's figure out what the next Goosebumps book is going to be. Generate 3. Alright, here we go. 1, 2, 3. Don't Go to Sleep is our next Goosebumps read. Look at that cover, y'all. Minus the black stuff. I got it from a used bookstore. That's why it's like that. This is my next Goosebumps read. Alright, gonna read it and let y'all know what I think about it. Okay, y'all. It is 3:40 in the afternoon, and I just finished Don't Go to Sleep. So we follow a boy named Matt in this book, and he is a huge sci-fi geek nerd, whatever you want to call him. His brother and sister call him a geek, but I think he's cool. Like, obviously, as we could tell through reading these Goosebumps books, I'm a huge comic book sci-fi geek nerd. Okay. So, he has the smallest room in the house. He doesn't think his family listens to him that much. And he asks his mom if he could go into the spare bedroom. She tells him no, because it's for guests. And he's like, what guests? We only have Grandma and Grandpa. And she's like, yeah. And he's like, well, they only come here during Christmas. They'll be fine in my room. So, he decides to disobey his mom and fall asleep inside the guest bedroom. And one thing leads to another. He starts waking up in different types of bodies. He wakes up in different forms of bodies also. One point he wakes up as a squirrel. One point he wakes up as a freaking dinosaur. It's hilarious. So he learns that he's stuck in a reality warp, and the reality police are after him, and one thing leads to another. So that was Don't Go to Sleep. I don't want to say too much because I don't want to ruin the book for y'all. So we're going to pick the next book that I'm reading. Okay, y'all. Next book. Let's... One. Alright, let's swap over here. The first book, as you can see up there, is My Friend Slappy. Alright. I don't know why I said it that way, but I did. So, My Friend Slappy is the next book that I'm going to be reading in my Goosebumps vlog. Alright. See y'all later. Hello, y'all. So I just finished My Friend Slappy. I almost said something else. So I'm going to pick my next Goosebumps book. Oh, I gave My Friend Slappy a 5 out of 5. I really enjoyed it. Now, picking the next one for tonight. Number 2. Number 2 is Goosebumps number 15, You Can't Scare Me. I'm almost done. And that's the cover. Hey friends. So today is Saturday. I'm going to extend my Goosebumps vlog till Sunday because I literally only have 2 left to read. So I'm just gonna extend it to Sunday, but technically I read 12 and a half books of Goosebumps. I'm literally on page 112 of You Can't Scare Me, number 15 of Goosebumps, and I have Piano Lessons is Murder and My Evil Twin Slappy left to read. So I'll be extending my Goosebumps part 2 vlog to Sunday, so I can just round it out and finish all the Goosebumps books. These are not all the Goosebumps books that are published. They're just all the Goosebumps books that I own right now at this point in time. I do need a lot more, so don't worry there. I will definitely be getting more for sure. The new Slappy World should be coming out soon, so I know I'm going to be getting that one. I still need to finish my original 62, which is in these covers, where the Goosebumps part is got the bumps on it, like you got Goosebumps. I don't have all the original 62. I do want to get all of Horrorland, and I do want to get all the You Choose Your Own Scares. There's so many variations of Goosebumps that I want to get. The Goosebumps 2000s. I haven't been able to find any, but I do want them. So, yeah, I will be extending the video. So, update on You Can't Scare Me. So, there's a group of these kids. They want to scare this girl named Courtney because they feel like she needs to get her pants scared off because she isn't... To them, she's not scared of anything. She just gave away in a class discussion that she is terrified of monsters. So this boy, Eddie, his big brother, is doing a movie about the legend that's around their town called the Mud Monsters. So he's having his brother and his two friends dress up in their costumes again to scare this girl named Courtney. I have gotten to the part where they have tricked Courtney to go to her treehouse to see these mud monsters. I don't know if she's going to be scared. I don't remember this one on the TV show, so I don't know if she's going to be scared of the mud monsters or if she's just going to think it's a joke, what's going to happen. But I do want to know what's going to happen. There is 118 pages in this one, I believe. Oh, 120, and I'm on page 112. So I'll finish this one really soon. Jen's doing sprints with Alicia right now, so I'll finish this and probably start and finish another Goosebumps, and either save the last one for Sunday sprints for Princess, or just read it today. We'll see what happens. We'll see how I feel. But technically the week is over. A week for me spans from Monday to Friday. So, but I want to extend the vlog because I really only have 2 books left. So there's no reason to just stop and then not pick these up and finish them a later time, because I'm absolutely enjoying myself. If any of y'all know, or if you're new here, R.L.Stine is my favorite author ever. I love the Goosebumps series. I love his Fear Street series. I want to jump into his adult books that he did. I want to read some of the Ghost of Fear Streets. I have one of those. I also want... Sorry, camera cut off. I also want to read his Fear Street sagas. I've read one of his point horrors. He's one of my favorite authors, hands down. And yeah, so I'm enjoying being inside Goosebumps, and I think I might watch some of the Goosebumps episodes today because I feel like watching them, and who says I can't? I'm an adult, I make my own decisions, and I really want to start watching them again. This will be like my 6th time rewatching the Goosebumps TV episodes because they're freaking amazing. I do recommend picking up Goosebumps, and you don't have to go in order of any of the numbers that are on the spines. You can read Goosebumps completely out of order because they do not pertain to each other. So you can jump from 15 to 1 to 6 to 30. Like, you don't have to read the Goosebumps series in order. You could jump in any order that you want. I literally jumped in any order in any type of Goosebumps style. Like, I've read throughout this whole project, if you've been watching, I've read You Can't Scare Me, or You Choose Your Own Scares, Slappy's World, Original Goosebumps, A Horrorland's Goosebumps. So you can read them in any order that you want. And who knows, you might find a gem out there. I found a couple in these stacks that have bumped up to some of my favorite Goosebumps books, which is amazing. I love that. And now I need to update my favorite Goosebumps books video from last time that I made one. So I'm going to get off here and I'm going to finish You Can't Scare Me and either pick up Piano Lessons or Murder or my twin Slappy. Okay, bye. Okay, y'all. Finish You Can't Scare Me during Chin Sprints. Yay! Okay, y'all. Gonna generate my next Goosebumps read. Number 2. And as you can see, I'm Slappy's evil twin. Number 3, Slappy's World. Yeah! Hey, y'all. Just finished I'm Slappy's evil twin. So, one is obviously named Slappy. The other one was named Nappy. Or Snappy. Sorry, Snappy. Weird. So, Snappy was pretending to be the good guy. So, when their dad finally sorry. It follows a boy named Luke and his sister Kelly and their best friend Jamal. So when Luke's dad finally sees the dummies alive, they convince him to keep Snappy because he's the good one. So when the good one was realizing that Slappy was gone, he's like, ooh, I can stop pretending to be good. So there was the twist there. This was very good, super interesting. Like, their dad was a horror movie maker, so he had a lot of horror movie memorabilia inside of their house, like Jaws, freaking Frankenstein, Nightmare on Elm Street, Chucky, all of that stuff. And they would go to their dad's. Hey friends, so I just finished Piano Lessons Can Be Murdered. I give this a 3 out of 5 stars. It was okay. It's about this boy named Jerry who moves into this new house, and he ends up going into the attic and finding this piano that's brand new, and he's wondering why it was left behind. And his parents get him in some piano lessons. He starts hearing the piano playing by itself. A ghost reveals herself to him, and he finds out that his piano instructor is actually a robot. But yeah, 3 stars. Okay, this is the end of the video. Remember to be kind to each other, always be safe out there, and always go on your next book adventure. We'll see you in the next one. Bye.
I can't cancel my subscription. I might as well just buy it. So if I could begin to be half of what you think of me, I could do